Lorna's visit to the hospital after the assault left more than physical scars. She returned home with her mother, carrying a pain no medicine could heal. The days that followed were painfully quiet. She tried to return to lectures, but nothing felt the same. Every night, she relived the nightmare she desperately wanted to forget. The one person she longed to lean on was Raymond, but Raymond had changed. His calls became less frequent, his messages became shorter. Sometimes he wouldn't reply at all. Lorna kept telling herself he just needed time, but when days turned into weeks, she knew she could no longer ignore the distance between them. One evening, she decided to go and see him. Raymond opened the door. The smile that usually welcomed her was gone. He quietly invited her inside. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then Lorna broke the silence. "Raymond, what's happening to us?" He sighed heavily. "I've been trying, Lorna." "Trying to do what?" "Trying to move past everything." She looked straight into his eyes. "It wasn't my choice." "I know." "I fought." "I know." "I survived." "I know." His voice cracked. "But every time I look at you, I remember that night." Lorna struggled to hold back her tears. "I always imagined our first time would be something special, something only the two of us would share. I hate that someone took that away from us." She shook her head in disbelief. "So you are leaving me because of something someone else did to me?" Raymond lowered his eyes. "I'm not blaming you, but I can't carry this pain anymore." Silence filled the room. Then he finally said the words Lorna feared the most. "I think it's best we end this." 3 years of love, 3 years of dreams, gone in a single moment. Lorna wanted to fight for them. She wanted to remind him that she was the victim, but she knew his heart had already made its decision. Without another word, she turned and walked away. Weeks passed. Lorna buried herself in school, hoping her books would silence the pain. She attended lectures, completed assignments, smiled when people were watching, and cried when she was alone. Then her body began to change. She was constantly exhausted. The smell of food suddenly made her nauseous. Some mornings she could barely eat. One morning, Grace noticed Lorna rushing out of the bathroom after vomiting. She watched her daughter for a moment before asking, "Lorna, when was your last monthly period?" Lorna paused. I don't remember exactly." Grace frowned. "Sit down." Lorna obeyed. "My daughter, I'm a mother. I've been pregnant before, and the way you've been feeling these past few days worries me." Lorna quickly shook her head. "No, Mom, it can't be that." "Why not?" "Because when we went to the hospital after the assault, the doctor prescribed medication to prevent pregnancy. I took it exactly as I was instructed." Grace nodded. "I know you did, but no medicine gives a 100% guarantee. Let's go back to the hospital and make sure everything is okay." The next morning, Grace took Lorna back to the hospital. The doctor reviewed Lorna's previous records before listening carefully to her symptoms. "I can see that after the assault you received treatment and were prescribed emergency contraception," the doctor said gently. "That was the right thing to do. It greatly reduces the risk of pregnancy, but unfortunately, no method is 100% effective." Lorna felt her heart begin to race. Then the doctor continued. "Because you've missed your period and you're experiencing nausea and fatigue, I'd like to request a blood pregnancy test. At this stage, it's more reliable than a scan." Lorna and Grace proceeded to the laboratory where her blood sample was taken for testing. The wait felt endless. Every passing minute filled Lorna with more anxiety. After some time, they returned to the doctor's office. The doctor looked through the laboratory report before slowly raising her eyes to meet Lorna's. "Lorna," she paused, "your blood test is positive." Lorna froze. Grace slowly reached for her daughter's hand. The doctor gently continued, "Lorna, you're pregnant."